Hey everyone, PianoManChuck here, back again today with the Casio CGP-700. Awesome piano. This video should also be able to apply to the Privia PX-360 and PX-560 as well. We're going to talk about balance and effects here today. That's this, balance and effects. So, when you're playing the piano, some of you like to use, like, say, a metronome. Okay? And play along with it, but boy, that metronome sure sounds loud. It would be nice if I could be able to make that a little bit lower. So that's what balance is all about. You've got all these things here that you can control the volumes of within the balance menu. And one of those things is the metronome volume right here. So when you press that, you've got control of the volume of the metronome. All of these, you'll notice they're all at like 127. The last one here is 115 by default. The values can be adjusted anywhere from 0, which is nothing, to 127, which is maximum. Okay? So if I adjust this metronome volume, say, down to, well, let's say about 80, and then I go back and I want to start playing, we'll turn the metronome back on. See how much lower that metronome is than it was before I adjusted it? That makes it a lot better, at least for me. I don't want the metronome as loud as the keys that I'm playing, so that's what that's all about. We go back to the balance and we'll find out that it's not just the metronome we can control. Upper 1 volume, upper 2 volume, lower 1 volume, lower 2 volume. So that when you go into the main menu, you see that you have upper 1, upper 2, which can be layered together, and lower 1, lower 2, which can be layered together also, and the two of these uppers and lowers can be separated by a split point. And I've gotten into that in a previous video, so you might want to check that out. All right, so going back to the balance menu that covers uppers and lowers, the overall keyboard volume can be controlled, as well as the accompaniment value if you're going to use accompaniments. I don't personally, but some of you do. Then there's MIDI volume, whatever you've recorded with MIDI or whatever is coming into the keyboard via MIDI, audio volume, and metronome volume, which we just got into. So that pretty much covers the balance aspect of this keyboard. And this touchscreen is just so great to use. All right, so we go to the effects. And at first glance, we see brilliance, reverb type, chorus type, delay type, and damper noise. 5 things. So it looks pretty simple, but actually it gets pretty deep. All right, so the brilliance is self-explanatory. You can adjust that. The reverb type. Now let's go to the different reverb types. And you got actually 2 pages of reverb types here. Room 1, room 2, room 3, hall 1, hall 2, hall 3, plate 1, and so on, etc. And if we go on to the second page, we see the additional reverb types. Okay? So let's go back. And if we choose a reverb type here, we see we have additional choices for exactly what type of reverb we want. Right now I've got it set up for hall 3. If I choose it to delay, or pan delay, but these are controlled later on, and I'll show you how to get to those. Large room and etc. So there's a lot of different reverb types that you can get into, and when you go to chorus type, that's a pretty cool thing too, because it's not just chorus. You can get into chorus, you can get into flangers, delays, and let's go to the second page. We have a short delay and soft chorus, bright chorus, deep chorus. Let's go back. And then there's delay type, and you get a plethora of delay types here too as well, including echo, and so on and so forth. Damper noise, which you get with this, that's the same noise when you press on the damper pedal that you hear on an acoustic piano. You can adjust that to be on or off as well. Now, when you're done adjusting all of these types of things, let's go back to the main menu. And in a previous video, I have covered the mixer section, but let me just touch on that right now real quick. When you go to the mixer section, depending on if you're doing MIDI or just playing the keyboard, which is port A right here. So right here, you see you can control the volume, the pan, and so on and so forth. But then when you get down to page 3 of 3, you'll see reverb send, chorus send, and delay send. Those three things, which I just showed you in a previous menu, now here is where you can control just how much of the instrument you want to send over to the reverb, the chorus, or delay. It's really pretty cool. And for the first time, because you're using a touch screen here instead of buttons and knobs and menus and all that kind of stuff, it makes it super easy. You don't even have to crack open a manual. Really cool. So, hope this has helped you out a little bit. PianoManChuck. Peace out. Thanks for watching.